Okay, so today we're going to learn about measuring and dimensioning multi-view sketch. So the first thing we need to do is flip in your book to page 13, if you're not there already. You're going to need a ruler, you're going to need some blocks, and something to write with. Okay, so grab that. We are going to draw this shape. We're going to go ahead and draw it isometrically, and then we're going to draw it multi-view. Okay. This is the same shape that's on the bottom of page 13. So if you get lost, you can always pause. So this is exactly what we're going to draw up at the top of the page. Okay, so we're just going to practice drawing your front, top, side view and your isometric. So this is how you draw it. Okay, so we're going to draw it up here right now. The first thing you're going to do with your shape, we're going to look at it at an angle. Okay, so here's my angle right here. So I'm going to draw my V. Here's my V. I'm going to have two V's. There's another one there, and there's another one here. Okay, so on the paper, I'm going to start at the end. I'm going to use two blocks. There's two blocks here, 1, 2, and then I'm going to come up one block. So I'm going to go two blocks. I'm going to up one block, and I'm going to come down, and then over. Okay, then I'm going to come up at every angle. So up one at every point. Okay. All right. So then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to attach my top. All right. Now at the top, I have an extra cube. Okay, right here, I have an extra cube. So I'm going to go ahead and build my top. I'm just going to go up one, in, over, and down to connect the top. I'm going to go up one, in one, over, and then I'm going to connect the top. So that's going to leave me room to make another cube right here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and make another cube on the top, following the line. Okay, so there's my isometric sketch. Okay, so now that we have our isometric, we're going to go ahead and draw our front, our top, and our side. So our front is the same as it is down below. So our front looks like this. Okay, so we said yesterday that you have to have, anytime you have a cliff or a hill, you have to have a line there. So we're going to draw our shape. I'm going to go big. I'm going to go here. So that's going to be 1 cube, 2 cubes, and our line, and then our third cube. And then our cube on top, just like that. So then remember, our lines have to stay on the same plane. So we're going to use these as our guidelines. We're going to go on the top. Okay. Oh my goodness. We're going to go here. We're going to draw our shape. Okay, So we're going to draw the top. So we're going to go over to this point. You're going to go all the way up to here. Okay? And then that's where we go in and then over. Then we have to draw this square. So we have a square on the top to represent that. We're going to go ahead and draw another square so that it shows us that there's something up there. So now we're going to draw the side view. Has to be in here, okay, just like it's down below it shows you. So we're going to go, there's 1 block, 2 blocks, and 3 blocks. I'm drawing them like blocks because there's a cliff here and here that shows that there's a different level going on. So because of that, I'm drawing them like individual blocks. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to measure these. So the directions say to measure in centimeters. So with your ruler, you're going to measure the blocks, not the paper. Okay. So remember, we have our guidelines. I use my guidelines as my dimension lines. So my dimension lines come out here, and then I'm going to go ahead and use my dimension lines. Okay, so largest to smallest. Oh, I did that wrong. So I need a dimension line here. So when I'm drawing, when I'm measuring this, and this is centimeters, on this side. These are centimeters and millimeters right here. So I'm going to measure how tall this shape is. So using centimeters, my shape is about 4 centimeters. Okay, see that? 4 centimeters. So then I'm going to draw or write 4 centimeters right there. So if 4 blocks tall is, if 2 blocks tall is 4 centimeters, then 2 blocks tall would be 2 centimeters. Okay. So then we're going to do 2 centimeters here. Okay. So with that information, we really don't need the ruler anymore. We're going to go ahead and measure here. So my largest distance, so we know that this is 2, 4, 6 blocks. Okay, so this would be 6 centimeters. So just to verify, I'm going to put it on the 0 and then go all the way up, and it's on the 6 centimeters. So then I'm going to write in 6 centimeters. Okay. And then this, we know, is going to be 2 centimeters. We need to do the same thing here. So we know that this is 2 blocks wide. Each block is 2 centimeters, so that should be 4. Okay. So that's 4 centimeters wide. So this will be 4 centimeters, and then this will be 2. You have to put the measurements on, or you won't get credit for this. Okay? So now if I were to do the same thing on the bottom of the page in inches, I could do that. Okay? So if I wanted to measure this in inches, then I would flip my ruler over. So this is inches. I'm going to measure how tall that is first. So your height looks like it's 1.5 inches. So then I'm going to go here, and then 1.5 inches. And then I'm going to go here, and 1 block is going to be 0.75 inches, or 3/4 of an inch. Okay? Then I'm going to measure this way. See how long in inches. I'm going to go, let's say 2.5 inches. Okay, see that? 2.5 inches. So then we're going to go 2.5 or 2.5. And then this one, we know is 0.75. And then we need to have this measurement here as well. And it's 2 blocks. We know that 2 blocks is going to be 1.5. So just to be sure. And pretty close. We'll just call it 1.5. So then this is going to be 1.5 inches. And this will be 0.75 inches. Okay? So with that, on the next page, we're going to try it on your own. So I have done the lines for you. The blocks are the same. Okay? So the blocks are the same on both the top and the bottom. You're going to draw everything you see here on the bottom of the page, just like you see it. And then you're going to do the dimension lines, just like you see it on the bottom by yourself. The top view needs to be in centimeters. The bottom view needs to be in inches. Okay? So the drawing should be the same. The only thing that should be different is centimeters and inches. Okay? All right. Good luck.